Hey, how's everybody doing today? Well, in this video, I know it's been a little while, but it's just been so hot. I've only been able to go out hunting maybe an hour, hour and a half at a time before I'm just completely drenched in sweat because the humidity is outrageous in South Carolina this time of year. So what you're going to see is you're going to see a collection of hunts from about 2 weeks. I went to 2 different spots, basically right next to each other. There used to be 2 houses that no longer exist. It's just a little open area. Now, one of the areas where I found that piece of that Civil War spur, and I have been going back and hammering it hard, digging absolutely everything I can to try to find the rest of that spur, because from what I've been told, it's a Confederate spur. So bear with me. You'll see from the relics that there's definitely some age to this site, but this is, when I say it's one of those difficult places to hunt, I mean I'll be out there for an hour, dig 20 square nails, and maybe pull a piece of junk. Like, I've had to go multiple times just to get like one good thing every 3 times, but there's still stuff there that's just really making me hopeful that there's going to be some more good stuff once I clear out all the trash and iron signals. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so I got a 15-16 and I pulled this out. It looks like it's a piece from a lantern. Old brass, real thin. Already broke off a little bit just digging it, so. But still pretty cool. Probably 1900s, early 1900s. All right, got a nice 18. Was hoping for a Indian head penny, but I got a ring, and it's got a gold plating to it. Looks like a signet ring. Way back when they used to put these on little kids, trying to make them look pretty. Yeah, you can definitely see the plating running through there, but I'm sure it's copper or brass underneath, but it's still a cool relic. It looks like an R. Yep, there's an R. So, pretty cool. Nice little relic. Taking a little bit of a break now because it's blue over there, but behind me it's pretty gray. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, there's some pretty hardcore lightning strikes going on, and it's to the point now where the lightning, when it strikes, I can hear the static in my wireless headset. So I said, you know, I should probably just sit in the truck for about 20 minutes until it blows over. So that's what I'm gonna do, and haven't found anything really of any amazingness yet, but hey, I'm sure there's still something here. Just I'm trying to go slow, and there's signals. I just got to pick them out between all the iron grunts. So hopefully about 20 more minutes I'll be able to keep on going. So fingers crossed I can detect it today, because tomorrow's gonna be hot. Okay, I got a really deep, choppy whatever. I couldn't even tell what the hell this was. It was just chopping all over the place, but it was primarily in between 20 and 22. So I figured it's gonna be another one of those roof, for like slate roofs, little brass pieces, but I ended up wiping a little coin. It might be an Indian, but it might be a Weedy. Nope, that's an Indian. Sweet. Let's see what year it is. Ooh, that's an old one. I think it's my oldest one yet. Had an 1893, and now I got a 1883. And it's actually in really good shape. You can still read Liberty all over the headband there. So, wow. This thing's in really good shape. Hold on, let me wipe this off of my pants. Do a little field wipe. Yeah, she got some crusties, but 1883, that is now my oldest Indian head scent. Awesome, I'm excited now. Perseverance pays off. I thought I was going to dig a pull tab, and I pulled this little buckle. Looks pretty ornate. I don't know if I would assume it was a purse or a handbag, but it could be, you know, part of some horse tack or a small little knapsack. So I don't know, I really like this. It's really, really small. It might be one of those little suspender, not little suspenders, I can't think of the word, but yeah, maybe one of those little buckles. So I don't know, I'll ask somebody. All right, I just dug another one. So we got another lantern piece. Still got the knob on and everything, so I should be able to get a patent date off of it, so that's good. But this is about number 3 that's come out of this place. Didn't film the first one. The second one I got this morning, and now this one, so cool. Looks like I'm in the right spot. Got a 18 and I pulled this out. I thought it was a button at first, but there's there's stuff on it. It says like Veritas, Georgia, and then a date. It looks to be like 1785, which I'm assuming is the founding of Georgia. So I don't really know what this is. It looks like it was a plate onto something, maybe a knob, or I don't know, some decorative. So, but it looks very old. So I'm gonna do some research on it. I'll let you know in the wrap up. Okay, first target of the day. Brand new day. Just rained real hard last night. Got some fresh signals, and looks like we have a back of a pocket watch. It's silver plated. It's pretty ornate, but it's got that nice big crease in it. I don't think I did that, but I tried to bend it back. This thing rang in a solid 18, 19, so it's definitely brass. But it's a pretty cool find. Looks like I'm in the right spot. Alright, this thing was choppy as all can be. I mean, I only got it one way. There's definitely iron down here. I mean, I'm in clay. There's definitely fill dirt on this side from the house being torn down. But looky, looky. How you like that? Let's see what kind of imprint we got. Oh, look at that imprint. But we got a Rosie. Finally, some silver out of here. 1949. Looks like it's in pretty decent shape too. No, never mind. It's pretty worn in the back. So she's seen some pocket time. But I'm not complaining. It's a silver. I'll take it. Alright, back out here at this old home site. I pulled that piece of that Confederate spur, and I've been pounding this spot over and over again trying to see if I could pull anything else out, and I think I finally did. It's a button with something through the shank. Shank's still there, but it looks like an old style button. So, wait a second. Is that a palmetto tree? I think this is a palmetto tree. This might be a South Carolina button. Oh, wow. Alright, I can't tell. It looks like an SC button. I'm super excited, but I got people watching me now, so I'll catch up with you when I clean it up. Alright, back out it this morning. Got a 2223 and pulled this. Now, I've been carving away at this, and it's apparently a war nickel, or it looks like one. It looks like a nickel. It's shining up pretty good, but there is some crud on there that is just glued to it, and I think it's spiking the signal. I thought it was a piece of aluminum at first, but I was like, no, let me just kind of look at it, and I was carving away with my shovel, and I seen on the corner, "In God We Trust," so if I had to take a guess, this is a war nickel that has just got some crud on it. I thought it was going to be a deep weedy because it sounded like a 23, 24. When I got out of the hole, it was a 22, 23 with all this crap on it. So I got to go chip away at this thing when I get home. But finally, got some silver. It's been a little while. All right, just got another 13, 14. Thought it was going to be a nickel. And it's right here. It's a button. It's like a flat button. It's in really good shape, actually. Still got the shank on and everything. Well, that's the best shape flat button I pulled out of here. You just don't get too many of these. The gnats are driving me insane. I don't know if I'm able to get a back mark off that one, but it's still in really, really good shape, so I'm pretty stoked about that one. Alright, here's the wrap up, and you'll see I got a lot of Wheaties out of here, and surprisingly enough, most of these came out of about a 5x5 yard area, right in the corner. It was underneath a whole bunch of aluminum can saw crap. But once I pulled that stuff out of the way, the weedies just started popping up like crazy. And that's where I pulled that war nickel and the rosy. So I just had to keep honing that area hard. And I guess some kids were out there or something, because there's a lot of weedies. So we got 5 from the 50s, surprisingly. We got 9 from the 40s, 3 from the 30s, 5 from the 20s, which is all of them are 1925s except one. It's a 29. And then 2 teens. One's a 1913 and a 1919. So they've definitely seen better days. But hey, there's good stuff. Then you also saw that Indian head come out of here, but that was in a different area. But I know there's some old stuff here. Now I got another piece of a harmonica reed. This looks like a suspender clip cover. I cleaned a little too hard, got a lot of the patina off of it. Got a lead weight, hem weight, and 2 little bale seals. Like I said, I live in a railroad town, so I find these pretty often, so I never really film it. This old buckle looks colonial. Maybe early 1900s, or I'm sorry, 1800s, 19th century. But it's very ornate, and it's got that look to it. And I've been told, when they look like this, it's usually late 18th, early 19th century, so I actually really like that. Got a little heart that was about 10 inches down. I feel like I was digging forever. Like it might have been like part of a keychain or something, but that was part of the yard that was completely turned over by the bulldozer, so who knows how new that thing is. Got a aluminum fork that was bent over. There goes a little button piece, a little plate for Georgia, the state of Georgia. It's got the state seal and everything on it. It was mounted on something. I don't know what it was, but I don't know the age on that one. Here goes that signet ring, cleaned up. You can definitely tell it was plated. Couldn't get any engraving off of it, but I like finding these. I just wish it was gold instead of plated, but hey, I'll take it. Got this little copper plate covering of something. It was mounted somewhere. Not sure what that is. If you know what it is, let me know in the comment section below. Got a little guide for some, like a belt or something. I got this piece right here. It looks like it's silver, but it could just be like an alloy or something, but I don't know what this is. I want to say it's a piece of a Zippo or something, but I'll have to get a silver test kit and see what it could be. I got 2 looks like kind of modern buttons, maybe from the 40s or earlier. Looks like pieces of some jeans. These things, I've been pulling these things out like crazy. Definitely was a slate roof on one of these homes, and they sound just like Wheaties and Indian heads. I think I pulled probably 40, 45 of these things. Drove me nuts. But you got to get them out to get the rest of the stuff. And the 2 really good finds, the super amazing finds that I was able to pull out of here are a South Carolina militia 3-piece button. The back mark indicating that it's from probably 1870s to 1890s. Just missed Civil War. But it's Waterbury Button Co. Shank's still on. It's got a little bit of damage right there, but all in all, it's in pretty decent shape. I'm pretty happy about that. I like pulling these South Carolina buttons. I never really get them. And this one, probably my oldest thing out of here. It looks like a Tomback button, just from the color. See the color? And the fact that it's been lathed. The design on it, there's no back mark. They made a lot of these in the end of the 18th century, early 19th century, so late 1700s, early 1800s. So I'm finding all this stuff all over the place, different depths. Definitely got turned around a lot. And like I said, I usually go out there, spend an hour, dig maybe 1 good target and 50 bad ones. So I just got to keep plugging away at it, but that's my find so far. Alright, there you have it. That was my last 2 weeks hunting all this fun site. I'm sure there's more stuff there. I just got to keep going to it, and I'll be hitting it up over and over again during the course of the summer, like right about that hour before it gets dark, or that hour right after the sun comes up before it gets super hot. But There's only so many times I can hunt this particular area because it is kind of in the center of town. But if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch y'all later, okay? Bye.